5 3 rätt. Säg.
Usada buha. Romi topi.
Hey, welcome to the stream again. I will be finishing up this chapter now. Sorry, I'm just glancing up at football. Oh, right. Always a good idea to repeat the mission before doing.
Glad to see you both made it back okay.
Welcome back, kid.
Siki pensile kota kapota kinolo na pizza?
Thanks. We back on the hunt?
I think it's safe to proceed.
One of Tormund's lackeys forwarded a star chart to a system called Voss. The place isn't even on most maps yet. There's a lot of scuttlebutt about Voss's discovery on the HoloNet, but it's pretty far-fetched stuff even for spacer superstition. The astrogation computer's updated and ready to go when you are.
You got crummy taste and company.
Bad enough with that skinny broad and the little twerp trying to walk tall. But I don't get how that squeaking thing in the belly-aching dandy ain't become target practice yet. How'd a hard case like you get tangled up with such a bunch of dainties?
Not everyone's here to kick in teeth. Besides, I'm the only hard case this team needs.
Sure, so far. But you ought to roll with a crew that ain't gonna slow you down. None of your tag-alongs would have lasted 2 minutes with any of my crowd.
That's a generous estimate.
Figured they'd take their time. Had a good thing going back on Coruscant. Empire shook that place up real good. No law. Just unclaimed turf. And millions of dregs clawing at each other for the scraps. One big round-the-clock brawl. Shame it didn't last.
Anarchy has a certain appeal.
That was the best part, hands down. The turf wars weren't half bad either. My gang was top of the pack. Black Sun were killers to the core. Not like those lazy, stinking huts. Wonder what they've been doing since I got nabbed. Gotta go find me something to break.
Hey, got a minute? I wanted to talk to you. I just wanted to say thanks for the coral thing. You didn't have to do all that.
I might this once. Accept payment and kisses.
You can't go around saying stuff like that. We've got a business contract here. Stay professional. It's not about what I feel. We've got to work.
Guess we'll have to stop working together.
Okay, so all the stuff I said before, that whole not mixing work and whatever, I've officially changed my mind.
Never thanked you. Not making a big deal over me taking off. Good to see my brothers are still alive. Corridan owes me 50 credits.
Never leave a debt, Torian.
He's good for it. Been meaning to ask something. Mandalore tell you the race Nare when you were adopted into his clan?
Is that something I should know?
You could say that. Racial Nare means 6 actions. The core of Mandalorian life. Speaking the language is a big one. I could teach you, if you're up for it.
I probably ought to know what my people were saying about me.
Have to find some time later, then. Been working on a new shot. Something I picked up watching you. Want to check it out?
I'm game. You want to try it out on targets or something that'll shoot back?
Always better when it shoots back, don't you think? Let's get to work. Sooner we're moving, the sooner you can see me in action. Ever eaten Mandalorian food? At your adoption, maybe?
I've been meaning to track some down.
Been craving it since I left. Food here's a little bland, no offense. Thought I'd put something together next chance I got. Interested?
I won't turn down a hot meal.
Let you know next time I'm headed to the galley.
So, what do you know about Hilo Viz?
I've heard the name. She was some big-time spacer, wasn't she?
Ah, you could put it that way if you're partial to understatement. She broke the Mandalorian blockade at the Hydian Way. You know, the one that strangled Coruscant and dashed a full-scale Jedi assault. And it wasn't out of the goodness of her heart, either. Credits were involved. A lot of them.
Yeah.
She's single?
I heard that.
No, she's dead. According to the rumors, anyway. Most think the Hutts were behind Hylo's disappearance, but anyone who knew her could tell you they'd have better odds winning a marathon. No, she's still out there. Somewhere.
Never took you for the type to get starstruck.
What? No. We've got history. Hylo was my old partner. More than that. That blockade run was the last thing we ever did together. Like I said, a lot of credits were involved. When I saw the opportunity, I took off and left Hylo holding the bag. Stupid.
Reassuring.
Hey, I said it was stupid. I learned my lesson. Listen, I found out that an old associate from that blockade run is still around and kicking. A mutual acquaintance. I owe Hylo one last visit. If he knows where she's been laying low all this time, I've got to track him down.
Mo kila mo klunki. Yat, ang bumpa bosuda.
Okay, I'm not looking, promise.
Ubanya! Yun na liska chanagawa, chi kaspeina kontrinka. Tahusula, kihe shatang kukaduri mabana.
This is great, Blizz. I'll be sure to show it off to everyone.
Hopo mawanka tuduska, udwana wada suka kuba. Chesko yeskia chanaga, bumpa komchinka. Usano pachonki fa kutajioto India.
What makes them irreplaceable?
Wipanega tweety, hey, boka tonko, wana wanga. Tunta zuza nerko, higata loya, okata uzazul.
Just try not to get your hopes up, all right?
Higta banga. Chaponka utman gisa, chapod I kafuan chawa.
That's cool. Triple doors.
You alright?
The Empire graciously welcomes you to Voss Orbital. Ambassador Yoran deeply regrets that he was unable to greet you personally. I've been instructed to emphasize the delicate situation you're walking into before you head for the surface. The Ambassador is concerned that your business could jeopardize the Empire's interests on Voss.
My employer would argue otherwise.
It's just that your kind aren't known for stepping lightly, you understand? The Voss are stubbornly isolationist and abundantly aware of their own value to the Republic and the Empire. It is vital that the Empire fosters goodwill. You must remain on your best behavior.
I'll conduct myself accordingly.
It's the nature of your profession that has the Ambassador concerned. The Voss abhor discord and don't tolerate violence within their territory. You'll mix peacefully with the enemy here. The Voss revere their mystics. Deal carefully with them, or preferably not at all. Also, outsiders are barred from Voskar proper.
Don't pick fights, be polite, stay out of Voska. Understood?
I will to expect you. Head to his office once you've landed. Have a safe visit.
So we all have to play nice.
At least until we assess the situation.
I vote we enjoy whatever peace and quiet we can get.
You came promptly. Thank the stars. The less time you spend mixing with the locals, the better. I trust my aide was quite explicit in informing you of the need for discretion here.
I'm aware of your concerns, Ambassador.
You haven't heard half of my concerns, Bounty Hunter, but this business with you is at the top of the list. That said, I look forward to being rid of General Redrish. That woman will be the death of me, if you aren't.
I was told I'd be dealing with a Kawati noble, not a Republic general.
They are one and the same. General Thelonia Redrish is a well-respected member of Kawati aristocracy, a philanthropist, and a revolutionary. The Empire has lost a number of newly conquered worlds due to her interference, and we may well lose this one unless she's removed. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take the roundabout course, push her into the open.
Any persons or interests she'd have a personal stake in protecting?
Imperial intelligence suspects that she's behind the guerrilla attacks on our forces here, but we can't prove it. I believe your best course of action would be to root out General Redrish's officers in the field and gather evidence of her involvement.
Welcome to the stream. We are doing boss at the moment.
You have names? Whereabouts?
I'm afraid casualty reports are all we have to go on. You'll have to search around the ambush points for signs of the enemy. Take this holo recorder. If you make any discoveries, transmit the evidence to my frequency.
If you insist, but I'll want copies from my scrapbook.
For my own sanity, I'm going to pretend you're taking this seriously.
The sarcasm always goes the wrong way. Let's do this.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Oh, and this will be uploaded to YouTube later when I'm done. Along with my previous session.
You alright?
There we go. Wow.
try to be more careful. Okay. You all right?
Also. So shoot.
Perimeter, report. Perimeter. Those charges... Perimeter, report. Perimeter. Those charges, Prime Sergeant.
Yes, Sergeant. Those charges primed yet?
Stars, that was fast. No time. Hit them with everything we've got.
It looks worse than it is. They were counting on the explosives to finish the job.
I want to know what they were hoping to cover up.
Might take a little while to clear out the detonite, but the console should only be a couple minutes. Piece of cake, it's all yours.
What would I ever do without you?
Probably kick it a few times and curse a lot.
Hawk's Nest compromised. Full retreat. Operation Cave-In underway. Final transmission. Harrier 1 out. Harrier 1 to Peregrine. The garrison at Fort Cadentha appears to be sending out patrols of Imperial troops. Flights recalled and circling. What's the situation, General? Please advise.
Peregrine. Has to be General Redrish.
Harrier 1, expect more. Yoren's convinced the Voss to allow Imperial troops to bolster Voskha's defenses against the Gormak. Monitor their patrols. If they stray too far, show the Voss how ill-prepared Imperials are for Gormak attacks. Peregrine out.
That'll teach them not to scrub the drives.
I've got something for you. Transmitting now.
Now, what have we here? Oh, this is better than I could have hoped. I might even convince the Voss to hand her over for trial with this.
Pull that off and I might kiss you.
Let's try to not get carried away. I'll handle things from here. Return to my office and lay low until I return.
This is almost too funny. Ugh.
Hunter, have you returned? Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing, stop. I need you here immediately.
I can move as soon as you give me a destination.
I'm at the assembly hall on recess from our hearing. The Voss have agreed to hear the accusations I've made against General Redrish, but they've also agreed to her request to face her accuser. She named you specifically to be called to account and submit to questioning.
I've got nothing to hide.
She'll likely make a spectacle of you, but we don't have much choice. This is the assembly hall's location. Hurry, I don't want the Voss to think we're stalling.
Vänta uppe i fem gäster.
Ja. Ja, jag tar till det här.
Är det gått?
Ja, det är ordentligt. Ordentligt behärligt.
Ordentligt behärligt?
Ja. Ja. Det är till, det är just till det. Det är god där.
Okej.
Ja.
Jag tar på det här ordentligt fitt.
Gott.
Pappa ska samman nu.
Och ska jag skåda samman?
Ja, det är större än det.
Nej. Det blir så att det.
Jag trillar bara, det står.
Kan man läsa i orden?
Det trillar inte så lätt. Nej, det har det inte.
Ja, okej.
Nej, det har
Okay.
I apologize that the Empire has decided to waste your time today.
You won't smooth things over with a smile this time. The evidence of your guilt is as plain as day.
Your holo recordings? I was really expecting you to have fabricated something a little more tangible, Ambassador. And your only witness is a known terrorist.
Never been convicted, but I'm not the one on trial here.
No, you're not. But your character is. You're a Mandalorian. Your people have made unprovoked acts of war against the Republic and conducted genocides against entire species. Do you deny it?
Wouldn't know. I just joined.
Tell us, how do you acquire this evidence of yours?
Your subordinates provided everything I needed.
That's preposterous. I won't stand here and listen to the Empire slander me. The Empire expects you to take the word of a hired killer instead of a respected official who's proven her commitment to the Voss people time and again. You will remember it is I who agreed to make the pilgrimage to the Shrine of Healing to show my solidarity with the Voss.
An idle promise. My associate can just as easily agree to make this pilgrimage.
Then take the trials, outsiders. That will reveal true character. We have concluded.
You have shown us much. Safe journeys.
Slight error in the cutscene, yeah? They were missing before.
Hedging my questions was smart. A shame the ambassador had to open his mouth and seal your fate. I've spent months preparing for the trials. They're going to kill you. Ambassador?
You shut her up right quickly. She wasn't expecting you to handle yourself so well. I'll requisition a little bonus for your performance. Keep it up. As to this trials business, I had to show the Voss we're willing to do anything the Republic will do. You understand?
Have you thought this through, or were you just blowing hot air?
These trials are obviously deadly. If General Redrish were not to return from her pilgrimage, it would hardly be unexpected.
I'll keep on her trail until an opportunity presents itself.
Fadith Kai is an influential figure at the pilgrim camp and is not hostile to us. See if he has any insight on getting you into this shrine of healing.
Okay.
Transmog. Yeah. Oh well.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Alright. I'm doing fine. As well. Almost done streaming this bounty hunter thing. 2 planets left. Yeah, I'm open to both actually. Yeah, maybe I'll do warrior. Well, I actually think the agent is the best one, but okay. I'll say the best for last. Yeah, I just did the bonus. No, I did weekly missions to boost my levels up, so I can skip boss faster. Yeah, you have to do just doing the class story doesn't boost your level high enough when you level up. So you have to do a couple of weeklies now and then. That's why I'm already 48. I did most of the starting planets weeklies. I may have to do some others as well before going to Corellia. I'll see.
Outsider, my master saw you coming. He awaits in the cloister of meditation.
Who do I have to thank for the warm welcome?
Ilkath Ra, the Elder. You will see him.
Huh? No, is toen je flyt aan nu.
Oliver, full?
Ska du ta?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair. Hold on.
Ballakött.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hold on, vad snackar vi?
Oh ja.
Lägg att det var här först. Olivia spelar hittat det. Artikel är så att när artikel hittas det att
Oh yeah, we could stay after the corner bit. We could shoot. If I shot.
Koordina här.
There.
Norr containern norr.
Okay, you check it behind. You got a north outside.
Nick, så känner du att du vill.
Ja, men sen checkar man ska.
Okej, det här.
Läsa det.
Vad kan jag omgånga? Det är lättare.
Jag har inte plus nu.
Och lägga det nu då. Vad ska du? Vad är det?
Ja, det var det till bilden.
Va?
Att det bara så att på till bilden.
Ja, och att vi tog.
Jag ska spela. Det ska bara vinna.
Vi ska gå med till er. Jag menar inte det. Vi måste följa och bry till. Ja, vi ska gå med så till er.
Ja.
Så jag vet inte få ut en ny. Här ligger också ny AI. Du kan säga och likadant ny AI här.
Ja. Oh ja.
Wat ska jag inte skrända spanska med då?
Så
Jag går på.
vänster.
Nej, nu ska vi här.
Ja,
Ja, sån här.
Eller så.
Jag blandar penna i påstånd.
Yeah, I'll see him. The cloister of meditation is near, but secluded. Follow the silence.
Yeah, okay. The bounty hunter story ends.
Is it me, or is this place actually kind of creepy for a shrine of healing?
It actually
Maybe
has
it's part of the whole
two
trials
endings,
mystique?
depending on which option you choose. But most stories do. You remember the Jedi Master thing who killed all the other bounty hunters, right? He's on Corellia, but that's not the ending.
Pilgrims are so few now, and outsiders.
I heard you had a vision about me.
I know of your coming. Change has come to Voss.
Sure.
Voss must come to change.
I'll let
the
you
outsider
know.
woman you seek will be the agent of that change.
She better work fast. Her future's looking cloudy.
She will have time.
Hey, what gives? You guys aren't supposed to be taking sides.
Stay in peace and leave in time. No harm will come unless you resist.
Oh, I guess Nightbot doesn't like that you spam.
I ain't gonna be your prisoner.
Careful.
What? Nightbot doesn't like spam, I guess. Oh. Yeah.
My gift is not foresight, but I see your fate is not for us to decide.
I'm a force of nature. The only smart thing to do is to stay out of my way.
We cannot stop what must come to pass. The human woman has gone. She has left for Gomakos. Our hope goes with her.
She can't have gone far.
I do not know her journey's path. Commanders stand vigil over Gomakos.
Reina Temple is
Their
actually
commander
a
may
little
witness
different.
the outsiders passing.
Thanks for the information. No hard feelings.
A fool curses fate. Go in peace.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Yeah, Reina Temple is nice. If you can get one of those customizations for, I think you buy it on Belsavis. Makes her look a little better than normal. Nice. I actually like all the agent companions except the bug guy. I'm multitasking, I'm watching football as well. Oh, almost. Almost goal. Well, that's why you have different customization options. You can change how she looks. Her hair, her face. Depending on which customization you choose. I think don't know because you can buy for example, I'll show you. Hold on. Like Mako, right? My Mako, she has none customization. See, you place a customization in here, and it changes how she looks. You can make her black, you can make her Chinese, or depending on